boring cut's taking more. So I guess every pass, even though I haven't moved anything, it's all taking a little bit more. If I'm really lucky, that took off another 3 thousandths. Even if I'm unlucky, it took off 1 or 2. 680. 5. Well, I got 1 more thousandths out of it. 680. Boy, trying to find that widest part. I'm really having to hunt it down. 85. So it's close. Now I'm only 2 thousandths off. 685. I'm going to stop there. But I have to remember, on a printout you haven't seen yet, the next piece you're going to have to adjust the same one. Even if you go over, if you blow past it, you also have to adjust the next piece. Just remember, it's going to be a 1/1000th interference fit when you do the second one. You'll have to adjust accordingly. So, we're done with the boring. Any questions about that so far? Now we have a very sharp piece. We both faced it and bored it. We have to make it safe again. I'm going to get rid of my indicator. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave it right there because I'm going to use it. 15 thousandths, I think, is still what's called for on the chamfer. So I'm going to switch now to the chamfer tool. Now, because I don't feel like moving my dial indicator out of the way, and I'm chamfering, I'm not going to set the height on this. Maybe that's sloppy, but so my 15 thousandths won't be exactly 15 thousandths, but it's just a quick and expedient way. Yeah, that's true. In fact, that's a very good point. You could choose to chamfer this way instead of this way. We don't, because you're always going to get exactly 15 on the carriage, but you're going to get 15 or 30 if you try to use the cross slide.
Also, the height of the bit matters this way. Yeah, it does matter.
No, I think it matters in both directions.
Yeah.
Altitude is still altitude.
When you're raising the point at the top of the part, you wouldn't cut it off.
Well, that's true.
But I mean, if you're a little bit up above or down, it'll still cut there fine. What in altitude is, your accuracy is still going to be off because you're tangential to the center line of the part. You're not on the center line.
You know what though?
You're 15,000.
I actually agree with him in this direction, because once you touch, even if you're not, even if you're tangential, you're still going to go 15 past where you touch.
Yeah, but it will still go if the tool cut.
True, that's true. I see what you're saying though. It's true that in chamfering, if I go 15,000, even if I'm off a little bit, it's still going to be 15,000. All right, so machine on. I've lined up the edge. Come in until I touch. There's no reason I'm doing the inside one first. It just happened to be the first one I lined up. All right, set this to 0. 15 thousandths. All right, done. Come to the outside. Line up the edge. Come in until I touch. Set it to 0. 15 thousandths. Done. Now, there's another edge way deep down in there, the one at the end of my boring. I can't get it with the tool. That one I'm going to have to safe up by hand. So I'm going to use the manual, I call it the carrot peeler, it's not what it's really called, the deburring tool. This triangle shaped thing. The way this works best, I find in my experience, is don't hold the cutting one you're using vertical like that. I lay it flat and then just lift up the tail end a little bit, and then when you draw it towards yourself, I find it cuts the best that way. So, I claim I'm done with this. There's nothing more I can do than this chucking, so I'm going to unchuck it because it's easier to clean up out of there. Actually, do it out? Okay. I suppose you could do it in, but why?
It's like carrying a piece of wood on your it will cut you that triangle trigger will cut you
just like that. Done.
At this point,
which of the edges were you getting?
It's impossible to get the chamfer tool. I'm supposed to be really ginger about it. You can get it in there, but why try?
Okay.
So now so the tube is finished.
Almost. One last operation to go. That is that good to me?
Ah, all right. Now that it's out of there, it should be a 3.0 if we did our cut and measure right. Survey says, oh, dead on. I've never done that before.